This week on 49ers Cal High Sports Report presented by U.S. Bank, we wrap up the high school sports season with championship games including the NCS title game featuring top seed De La Salle, Alhambra meets Bishop O'Dowd, and Mitty takes on Valley Christian.
Softball final games include Foothill and Heritage. We meet the spring season players of the year, and we'll take you to our end of the season awards banquet. It's all next on 49ers Cal High Sports Report.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports Report presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We begin tonight in the NCS Division I bracket where the top-seeded De La Salle Spartans make it to the final game with a win over Foothill in the semis.
That's right, and the De La Salle Spartans facing a red-hot Heritage squad. The Patriots making the final game with a win over Amador Valley. De La Salle and Heritage in the final game played on Saturday. The Spartans are pumped up and ready to take on the Heritage Patriots in the D1 title game, but it's Heritage drawing first blood in the third. Our NCS Player of the Year, Ryan Jackson, connecting and hitting a one-hopper off the left center field fence. Chaz Meyer scores Jackson with a triple, giving the Pats a 1-0 lead. De La Salle answers back in the home half. Here's Blake Burke loading up the bases with a single to right field. Next to the plate is Chris Santiago, and Chris hits a hard grounder through the left side. Coming in to score is Jordan Wright, and we are tied at 1-1. Kyle Harrison keeps the line moving with a single through the left side. Nick Fusari scores. De La Salle putting up 5 runs in the third inning. Harrison, our NCS Pitcher of the Year, doing work on the mound, earning 10 strikeouts in this game. Harrison also having a day at the plate. The UCLA commit coming up and smokes this one to center field, bringing in 2 runs. Fusari and Burke score, and it's a 7-1 Spartan lead. Bottom 6, Santiago barrels up and hits one high and deep and gone to left center field. A 2-run shot giving the Spartans a 10-1 lead. And that's plenty as the Spartans capture their 4th consecutive NCS D1 title, and they know how to do a dog pile. 10-1 is the final. The Mitty Monarchs with their tradition of crushing the can before the Open Division title game. Mitty gets 2 in the first. Savannah Watley with a base hit. The Monarchs get 1 on an error, the other on a wild pitch. 2-0 after 1. Meantime, Savannah Smith was dealing on the mound, getting one of her 4 Ks here. The Lancers keeping the game close in the second. Jessica Oakland with a leaping catch. But nice D by the Monarchs as Diamond Holland makes a tumbling catch. A gem of a play by Diamond. Runner at third for Mitty. The hitter takes ball 4. The ball is thrown into the dirt at third and into left field. Scurrying home is Watley. 3-0 Mitty in the third. More terrific Mitty D as Watley gets dirty at shortstop with a sparkling catch. Mitty adds on here as Elon Butler sends it deep to left field. A great effort by the fielder out there, but it's off the wall. A triple for Butler, who later scored on a fielder's choice 4-0. And here's the big blast. Elon Butler taking it high and deep to left and gone. A monster 2-run home run to give Mitty a 6-0 lead. Butler looking for love at home, and she gets it. This fly ball is the final out as the 8-seeded Mitty Monarchs get their 16th CCS title. Smith doing a great job on the mound in the win.
Each week, we present the Players of the Week and a rap produced by the Hip Hop Department at the Riker Center.
Here are this week's Players of the Week.
Yeah, Riker Center, Cal High Sports. Your Players of the Week, one more for 2019. He's a hard strike throwing baseball and wizard. It's junior number 16, Carlin Clifford. He's an awesome pitcher from St. Ignatius. It's hard to say his fastball ain't the greatest. In the first round playoff game, he really delivered. Tossing a gem, complete game, one hitter. The Wildcats won by way of the shutout. I'm sure they're giving high fives to Colin in the dugout. Another pitcher on display by the name of Josh White. He's freezing opposing batters like they had frostbite. He threw 3 relief innings, allowing no hits. This Monta Vista Mustang senior won't quit. On the mound, he's focused. Finished with 6 Ks, cutting up the strike zone. His pitches are switchblades. With precision location, he can demarcate. Posting a 0.92 ERA. Oh yeah. Riker Center, Cal High Sports. Thanks for another great year of your Players of the Week.
Stanford Healthcare brings us great information on sports-related injuries every week.
Here's the 49ers head team physician, Dr. Tim McAdams, with this week's tip.
The phases of overhead throwing are wind-up, early cocking, late cocking, acceleration, and follow-through. During late cocking and acceleration phases, the arm is in maximal external rotation and enormous forces, around 300 newtons, are distributed across both the elbow and shoulder. We talk about the kinetic chain in which the energy for throwing begins in the legs, goes to the pelvis and the trunk, through the shoulder blade, and out the arm. This is why injury prevention is focused on leg, core, and scapula strengthening, as well as pitching mechanics, to limit abnormal stresses on the shoulder and the elbow. An experienced pitching coach, athletic trainer, or physical therapist can be very helpful in optimizing your mechanics to help keep you in the game.
Coming up, our CCS Block Construction Blockbuster game. It's the final game in the CCS Division I bracket.
And later we meet our top athletes in the NCS for the spring season.
Bye. Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mitty. कैसी हैं आप?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So good to see you. It's late. Where are you?
I'm at work.
Oh gosh, so late.
I know, but guess what?
What?
I've saved enough to come visit you.
Oh, that's such a great news.
At US Bank, we believe that hard work works. And for everyone working toward a goal, we're here to help.
California's #1 volume dealer, South County of Gilroy, the #1 Hellcat Scat Pack dealer in the world, welcomes the largest selection of red eye in the world. Fast and furious. Feel it, hear it, speed like no other. South County has too much speed on their lot. Red eyes, Hellcat Demon, Scat Pack, wide bodies, and more. Get the new Dodge Durango SRT 8, power like no other, for $11,000 off the MSRP. Wow! Fast and furious. Get your roll on. Drive a little, save a lot.
Defender twice my size. Bring it. Down by 2? I got this. I love this game as much as the pros. I may not play for the Warriors, but I have the same doctors. Teaming up to keep the pros and me at the top of our game.
When I first came here, my goal was to be a contributing player on my high school's JV football team. The center actually not only helped me achieve my goals, but exceed even what I initially set out to do. I was able to continue playing football professionally through a lot of the things that I learned at the Rega Center. The Rega Center is a place to help you achieve your goals and then, tailor it to whatever the person's goals might be.
We are back at Levi Stadium with the title game in the CCS Division I bracket. Lots of upsets in the top half of this bracket with the 2nd and 3rd seeds getting beaten, but top-seeded Lee and 4th-seeded Leland made it to the semifinals.
The Longhorns losing in the semifinal game to the 4th-seeded Leland Chargers. The Chargers taking on the 10th-seeded Mountain View in the final game Saturday afternoon. It's our CCS Block Construction Blockbuster game, and Robert was there.
Blockbuster game, yeah.
It's a CCS Division I title game between the Leland Chargers and Mountain View Spartans. The Chargers getting here, upsetting the #1 seed, the Lee Longhorns. Mountain View gets here beating the 2, 5, and 6 seeds. The #10 seeded Spartans looking to take their Cinderella story all the way to the section title. It's the CCS D1 title this afternoon in the CCS Block Construction Blockbuster game. Leland on the board first in the first, and Trevor Johannes sends a rocket to left center over the fielder. Coming in to score is Lucas Marizzi. Right behind him is Kakoa Lopez. With a head-first slide, the Chargers get one more on a sac fly and lead 3-0. Leland looking for more, but coming in with a head-first slide and a terrific catch to end the inning is Nathaniel Harris. Nice play, Nathaniel. Mountain View fighting back first and third for Tristan Silvera, who ropes a single to left. Scoring from third is Gabe Barrett, 3-1, top of the third. Up 3-2, Carson Yates stings a single to left. Racing to third is Trevor Johannes as the Chargers rally once again. Runners at the corners for Michael Garcia, and this one is trouble. In right field, the ball just falling in, allowing Johannes to score 4-2 Leland. but the Spartans tie it up in the fourth. A big blow, this blast from Nathaniel Harris deep to right center. Scoring is Jared Norris. Here comes Logan Leffler, and we're tied at 4-all. A double for Harris. Down 5-4 with a runner on in the sixth. Aaron Cox reaches down and sends this one to deep left center. It's extra bases as Harris races home, and we're tied at 5-all. Runner at third, 2 down for the Spartans. This one bounced to third. The throw is high, but Matt Ames makes the catch and a hard tag. You should never try and run through Ames, the offensive lineman. Still tied in the seventh, the Spartans with a runner at third. A nice play here as Calvin Shaw scoops it up at first, but the Spartans score a short time later on an Aaron Pickoff attempt to take the lead. 2 out in the bottom of the seventh as the ball is hit to center field. There to make the catch is Aaron Cox, and let the celebration begin. Mountain View wins its first ever CCS title. Nathaniel Harris, the outstanding sophomore, talks about the win.
It means the world to us. We hustled all season. We had a little upset with Los Altos, our rivals, but we came back and beat them in some quarterfinals. So we worked hard. Proud of my boys. And what a great way to end the year.
Each week, South County Chrysler and U.S. Bank bring us the Coach of the Week award. This week's Coach of the Week is Oakland Tech's Brian Bassett. Coach Bassett and the Bulldogs won the Oakland League tournament last week with a big win over Skyline.
The Oakland A's will award Coach Bassett and the Bulldogs with tickets to an upcoming A's game for being named this week's South County Chrysler U.S. Bank Coach of the Week, and we'll see the Bulldogs in action against Lowell later on in the show. Coming up, we go to our end of the season awards banquet and see what made this event so great.
But first, take a look at our final Cupertino Electric Top 10 Softball Power Rankings.
All right, hey, boys, hey, take this opportunity, and whatever we do it together. All right, together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
High school sports builds character, builds communities, builds legacies, and Block Construction plays a big part in this, building state-of-the-art athletic facilities all around the Bay Area. With an unwavering commitment to teamwork, innovation, and quality workmanship, Block Construction places great value on dedication, performance, and successful outcomes. Block projects inspire excellence and are a place where memories and legacies are built. Block Construction, we care, we prepare, we perform. One Hit Away Foundation is the only nonprofit in the country dedicated to brain healing and brain health resulting from sports-related concussions. We help athletes get better quicker and learn the benefits of brain health. Don't ignore a possible brain injury that can get worse over time if left untreated. Call One Hit Away today and find out what we can do for you, or go to our website at onehitaway.org.
The human's brain uses 15% of the body's blood, 20% of the body's oxygen, and 25% of the body's daily caloric intake. These percentages increase dramatically as the result of the immediate inflammatory and negative metabolic responses from a concussion.
We're the Liberty Lions!
And you're watching the 49ers Cal High Sports Report!
We are back at Levi Stadium with our NCS Players of the Year. These are the players, after lots of research, we decided were the best of the best.
Here they are, our NCS Spring Players of the Year.
Kyle Harrison, De La Salle High School.
The NCS Pitcher of the Year is De La Salle starter Kyle Harrison. Kyle was the main man for the Spartans this season, always put up against the team's toughest opponent. Kyle had a 7-0 regular season record for the Spartans, giving up just 11 runs in 44 innings with 77 strikeouts. Kyle led the Spartans to a league title and into the NCS playoffs. Kyle is just a junior, but has committed to playing his college ball at UCLA.
It's a great honor, all the hard work that, my teammates have helped me with in the off season. They push me every day, so it's a great award. You can never let your guard down, Coach tells us all the time to take everyone, never take anyone lightly and just always work hard and try your best and give 100%, give it your whole effort. I know it may sound cliche, the brotherhood thing, but, it's been a great experience and I'm glad I chose to go there. And I just saw it as a place where I could develop my game and make myself a better player, and great academic school, and love SoCal, you originally from there, so just a great fit for me.
Ryan Jackson, Heritage High School.
The NCS Baseball Player of the Year is Heritage pitcher and shortstop Ryan Jackson. Ryan did it all for the Patriots this season. Ryan is a slick-fielding shortstop. On the mound, Ryan was dominant for the Patriots, giving up just 5 runs in 34 innings pitched for a .83 ERA. Ryan had 53 strikeouts. At the plate, Ryan was a hitting machine with a school record 44 hits this season, batting .595 for the season. Just a junior, Ryan will be back at Heritage next season.
It's a great honor. I've seen many great players in the community get this award, and I'm just very honored. I have to thank my older brother because he's helped me to where I am today, and he's got me to the best ability I can be. During the off season, with consistency, I just practice my craft and work hard in school, weight room, and practice. It's a lot of fun out there being with the whole team. We get along great, and we're a great team as a unit, and we just have a lot of fun and compete the whole season and have a great time.
Nicole May, Foothill High School.
The NCS Softball Player of the Year is Foothill ace pitcher Nicole May. Nicole was dominant for the Falcons, who finished their regular season and league playoffs undefeated at 22-0. On the mound, May was untouchable, giving up just 2 earned runs in 71 innings pitched with 118 strikeouts. At the plate, Nicole was equally awesome with a .470 batting average with 32 hits, 18 RBIs, and 3 home runs. Nicole will play next year on scholarship at the University of Oklahoma.
It's really humbling and really exciting, but it's I wouldn't be in this position if it weren't for my coaches and my teammates and everyone that supports me. Hopefully it's to win NCS both of the years. That's always the goal, is just to win games, hang banners, as Coach Sweeney says. I don't know, it's just a really fun and relaxed environment. I feel like we're all super close, and we all know how to hang out or just have fun together, so I think that's really good. So I started getting recruited in 8th grade, and then I committed my first week of freshman year, and just pushes me and motivates me to keep doing better and keep pushing myself.
Adam Crampton, Oakland Tech High School.
Our NCS Scholar athlete is Oakland Tech shortstop Adam Crampton. Adam was prolific at the plate for the Bulldogs with a .554 batting average with 36 hits, including 12 doubles, 2 triples, and 4 home runs, driving in 20 runs. Adam was great in the classroom with a 4.8 GPA. He will play and learn next season at Stanford University.
It's an honor. I feel that I put a lot of work in throughout the season, and I'm getting the results, and getting the acknowledgement from you guys is a big thing for me, and it's a good accomplishment, but I just want to keep getting better after this. It's a lot of balancing. It requires a lot of time management. It's finding time in your schedule to work in baseball and still having time for academics. It's getting up early in the morning to get a workout in, and then also just eliminating all the distractions so you can utilize your time best when you do have time. I'm stoked to go to Stanford. It's the best combination of academics, and it's a very great baseball program. I'm looking to step in and help the team win.
U.S. Bank brings us stories of inspirational athletes who amaze us every week, and this week it's our end of the season awards banquet.
The banquet featuring 420 guests with about 80 athletes honored. It was a chance to dress up, mingle with some outstanding players, and enjoy a great night. Our Chiara Biagini has the story.
Welcome to the 2019 49ers Cal High Sports Report Awards Banquet, held inside the beautiful Levi Stadium for the 4th year in a row. It's time for the top athletes in the Bay Area to come together and celebrate their past year's achievements, a night these athletes will remember for the rest of their lives.
It's a great opportunity to see all these great athletes around me, getting similar awards, and it's good being surrounded by such great people.
Oh man, Levi Stadium, I mean, the whole building is so cool. It's huge, it's epic. Being here makes you feel important.
There was some big rivalries this season, and we obviously had some big competition against some of the people that are here tonight, but being able to sort of celebrate with them and sort of celebrate this entire football season will be something really nice, and to be able to be in a less competitive spirit, but be more friendly tonight, hopefully.
I'm pretty exciting. This is pretty special because my coach said that no other Homestead volleyball player had ever won this before, so pretty cool.
I just found out me and him are actually going to Fresno together.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome feeling. I mean, yeah, just seeing a bunch of different guys, just knowing that you can just share each other's stories about playing against each other, and just seeing us all succeed. I mean, it's an awesome feeling. So.
Many of the athletes are familiar with each other as foes on the playing field, but tonight they come together to show respect and admiration for one another.
I mean, it's all love. I mean, on the field, yeah, we compete, but here, I mean, it's always going to be a brotherhood in the sport of football. So,
Sam, my was here tonight. It's different, and I like it because on the court we're going at it head to head and stuff like that. But here it's we're all cool. The season's over, so it's we can interact and stuff like that.
As our guests explore the United Club and get settled in, we catch up with some of our sponsors.
You know, the Reich Center is an amazing place to help these kids improve all the physical qualities they need for sport. And Cal High is just a great partner for helping spread that message and spread information and education to all of our athletes.
It's important to me, and it's a personal, emotional deal because these kids need somebody, and when you've been very successful coming out of the lower poverty area, I'm all about giving. But that's why they call us the people's dealer. We're more a service than we are a profit center.
My favorite part about the banquet is meeting all the student athletes and hearing all their stories, and also all these students are really fashionable, so it's really great to see what they're wearing tonight.
I'm here in the United Club at Levi Stadium for our 16th annual 49ers Cal High Sports Report Awards Banquet. Over 400 of our closest friends in attendance, our student athletes, coaches, their parents, and our sponsors coming together to celebrate this past year. Dinner is wrapping up, so it's now time to start our awards ceremony. Here to help hand out some of our awards is 49ers tight end George Kittle. Kittle shares his experiences as a high school athlete.
Sports really helped me. They give you friends, build, teamwork, character. You learn a lot of stuff. But being a high school student for me, I mean, I always had just a dream of playing in the NFL. So every single day that I woke up, I cherished the fact that I got to play sports, whether it's football or basketball, and just kept working every single day to achieve that dream that I have now.
Tonight we honor our Players of the Year, Plays of the Week winners, and hand out $32,000 in scholarship money. On behalf of all the athletes, Menlo Atherton linebacker Daniel Hamuli shared a few words.
Robert, Aubrey, and the entire Cal High staff has given recognition not only to our football team and our athletes, but Menlo Atherton High School as a whole. They are kind and professional and put on an amazing show we all look forward to watching each week. I come from a large Polynesian family. My family is very supportive of all I do. So I know just from my family alone, there are thousands of people watching the show every week.
49ers General Manager John Lynch made an appearance and shared some inspirational words with our student athletes.
My message to everybody out there is there's going to be highs and lows when you're playing sports at any level, particularly when you move on to higher levels. But I think the ones that really succeed are the ones that find a way, despite the highs and lows, just to get a little bit better each day. And when you do that, you start stacking days and you become a whole lot better.
As the awards banquet comes to an end, we gather up the student athletes for one last picture. On behalf of the Cal High staff, good luck to all the seniors heading to college, and to the returning athletes, we will see you on the field next year.
So it was a very fun night. Everybody looked wonderful, all dressed up to get their awards, and some very inspirational stories.
Yes, and I loved how Braylon and Evan found out they were going to Fresno State together. They met there.
A lot of people connecting.
It was great. Yeah. So all of these great players are Be Human inspirational athletes this week. To nominate your favorite inspirational athlete, download the Be Human app in the App Store and use the tag Inspirational Athlete to share what makes your nominee so inspirational. Be Human is humanizing social media. Be Human, inspire, and be inspired.
Coming up, our South County Chrysler Game of the Week, it's the CCS Open Division title game.
And later, it's Foothill and Heritage in the NCS D1 softball game next.
The Cordovas felt squeezed by their monthly loan payments, so Tri-Counties Bank home loan specialist Anna Poole and team looked to loosen things up. With suggestions from Anna, they were able to improve their credit scores to qualify for a refinancing solution that paid off their mortgage, car loan, and credit cards with a new lower rate, reduced term home loan, cutting years off the original mortgage and lowering monthly payments by several $100s. Tight squeeze solved. For personalized problem solving, switch to Tri-Counties Bank. Service with solutions.
Luxury real estate is far more than a transaction. It's about living the life you deserve. Morgan Mano Shepler with McGuire Real Estate knows a commitment at this level requires a rock-solid relationship with experts who truly understand each local community. Go to Morgan's website to learn more about available homes for sale, read Morgan's client testimonials, and request a complimentary home valuation. With Morgan's proven track record for success, her clients enjoy a complete concierge service experience from start to finish. Because anything is possible when you have the right agent.
At San Jose State University,
we discover who we want to be. For ourselves,
for our families,
for our communities.
Different and unexpected.
Begin here.
At the heart of a transforming valley in a city that is tough and beautiful.
We are Spartans.
What powers us changes our world.
Serino Group is committed to giving you the very best service when buying or selling a home, but we're also committed to giving back to the communities we serve. We are encouraged to see the good and uphold it. Serino Group has pledged to give 1% of our gross commissions to charitable and community groups making a positive difference. Serino Group has donated more than $2 million to these groups since the inception of the 1% for Good program in 2012. Go to our website to see the list of recipients. Serino Group, our community is your community.
Hi, I'm Lucy Wiedemeyer.
And I'm Keith Andrew.
And we are both brokers with Serino Group. Many of you will remember legendary football coach Charlie Wiedemeyer, my husband, who was a champion of high school sports. And together, Keith and I support high school sports in our Bay Area.
49ers Cal High Sports Report is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Block Construction, together building greatness. By Cupertino Electric, the company delivering power and possibilities and celebrating student athletes making a positive impact. By the Rikes Center, where goals and dreams become a reality. And by Stanford Healthcare.
We're back at the NBC Sports Studio with the South County Chrysler Game of the Week. This game is the title game in the CCS Open Division for baseball.
Yeah, the final game featuring the West Catholic League rivals Valley Christian and Mitty in a rematch of the Dub-Cal tournament title game. That game went to Valley Christian. Will the Warriors be able to do it again? The title game is our South County Chrysler Game of the Week. Aubrey was there.
The Valley Christian Warriors trying for a three-peat in the CCS Open Division title against Mitty. Valley with a runner on first in the first. A looping liner to left field. Mitty's Raymello Murphy robs the Warriors of a hit with a great diving catch. 2 batters later, Jonathan Simrod hits a shot to right, and this one falls. Coleman Brigman makes his way to third. 2 outs, Mitty's pitcher Dominic Quinones gets a batter to ground out to Connor Leverton, and he goes the short way as Mitty escapes the jam. But our NCS Pitcher of the Year, Steven Zobak, was lights out on the mound. Here he is finishing off the second, no hits allowed. Warriors with the leadoff runner on in the bottom half. Mitty catcher Andrew Vo guns out the runner at second. Jonah Advincula applying the tag, so we stay scoreless heading into the bottom of the third. Eddie Park leads off the inning with a base hit through the right side. Coleman Brigman mirrors him, and the Santa Clara University commit gets the base knock. and that puts runners on first and second for the Warriors' big man. You know who? It's Zobak slapping one down the line fair, and it gets buried in the corner. That allows Park and Brigman to score, and Zobak doing it with the bat and on the mound, taking a no-hitter through 4. Top 5, a slow chopper to third. Stevie Home makes a great play, and that preserves the no-hitter. Will Kempner comes in relief of Zobak, and he gets the batter to chase. Through 5, it's 2-0 Valley, and they're going for a combined no-hitter and a third championship. Here are the Warriors threatening with the bases loaded. Mitty trying to get out of it. The ball is hammered by Brigman. Deep into left center, but Nick York tracks it down to keep this a 2-run game. And he takes that momentum into his at-bat in the start of the 7th, slapping one up the middle for the Monarchs' first hit of the night. 3 batters later, there are runners on first and second with 2 outs. A ground ball to second takes a tricky hop, but Jack McGrew gobbles it and fires the Simrod at first for the final out, and watch the Warriors celebrate, something they know how to do very well. Back-to-back-to-back Open Division champions. And these are the CCS champions, the Valley Christian Warriors. Okay, we're talking to Steven Zobak first. He threw 4 innings, no-hit baseball, and you got that game-winning double. Okay, talk about this run, and talk about this run to a CCS championship.
You know, I'm just so proud of these guys. I've been playing with them since T-ball, and I couldn't be happier with this group of guys. I'm going to miss them a lot. I'm so happy the way we competed, and I'm so happy the way we won this game, and it's just a great job by all these guys. So.
Thank you, thanks. All right, next we're talking to Coleman Brigman. Coleman, 3-peat, right? What sets this team apart, though, from those others?
I think just the fluidity and the unity, like with all the guys and all that. I think we're like the closest group you can really come to. I feel like we're all brothers, and I'm just glad to be a part of this ride and be on this train. So I'm just happy to be with these boys.
Thank you. All right, last but not least, Will Kempner. Will, what does VC baseball mean to you?
I've just grown up so much in this program, and I love it so much. Coach Giatti is the best coach I've ever had. I want to give everything to him. This program is, if you want to come here, it's worth it.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to let them celebrate. These are the Valley Christian Warriors.
Lexus of Stevens Creek presents the Volunteer Award, part of the Lexus of Stevens Creek commitment to promoting volunteerism.
Our 5 volunteer winners were honored at our end of the season awards banquet this past Monday. Menlo Atherton's Lucas Giarrusso spoke on behalf of all of the volunteers.
I'd like to thank Lexus of Stevens Creek as well as 49ers Cal High Sports for supporting the volunteer cause and promoting young athletes to do their best work both off and on the field, as well as for planning this lovely banquet.
Coming up, the NCS D1 softball final game. It's undefeated Foothill meeting Heritage next.
And later, Alhambra takes on Bishop O'Dowd in the NCS D3 final game.
On to the NCS Division I softball title game now, featuring the Foothill Falcons, undefeated on the entire season, looking to end their season unblemished.
But the second-seeded Heritage Patriots looking to spoil that perfect record. The Pats only 2 losses on the season, so this game is a good one. It's Foothill and Heritage in the NCS D1 title game.
The Foothill Falcons making the short trip to Pleasant Hill for the NCS D1 title game. Nicole May absolutely dominant all day for the Falcons, getting the backwards K here. On offense, Courtney Buden grounds one to second. Haley Hayes beats the throw to put runners on first and second, but Heritage gets out of it with Dayla Scott fielding the grounder and firing to Courtney Marquez for the out. The Falcons looking to get a rally going in the second, but check out Lindsey Burrow fielding the ball in right and firing to Marquez. Still no score after 2 in the third. Foothill gets a runner on for Nicole May, who crushes one deep to center, and that ball's gone. A 2-run shot for Nicole as the Falcons take the 2-0 lead after 3. But looking for more in the fourth, Ellen Evers rips one to right center for a stand-up double, but the Pats get out of the jam as Delia Scott induces the pop-up to keep the Foothill lead to 2 after 4. Heritage trying to start a comeback in the 6th. Nicole May gets the batter to chase for strike 3, 2 down in the 7th, and May gets her 13th strikeout of the game as Foothill wins the NCS Division I title, the 6th section title in school history. Those girls look pretty happy. Nicole May doing it all on the mound and with the bat, a 2-run shot.
Defense wins championships, but a little glitter helps too. Pioneer and Hillsdale for the D2 title. Mari Bajan, awesome on the mound all afternoon for Pioneer. She gets one of her 12 Ks in the game there. Hillsdale flashing some leather early. The ball goes to Mika Ching at third. She gets one, then fires to Alex Bunton. A nice-looking double play. No score in the 6th as Sydney Solis gets the rally started with this one-out line single to right. Next up is Sydney Hemming, and Sydney does her part, slapping a single to center. Then with 2 on and 2 out, here's the big blast. Lizzie Smith just crushes this one past the diving fielder in right center. Scoring is Solis. Here comes Hemming, and the Mustangs take a 2-0 lead. Still 2 out in the 6th, and Bajin helps her cause with his bloop single to right. Smith races home from second, 3-0 Pioneer. Next batter, Hallie Barron keeps the 2-out rally going, sending a single to right. Bajin with the hook slide into third. Next batter, Brianna Ryan reaches out and sends a sizzling shot to right center. Bajin scores. Here comes Barron, and Pioneer completes a 5-run 6th inning. Meantime, Bajin was masterful on the mound, getting the K to end the game as the Pioneer Mustangs are your CCS Division II champions. The Mustangs' 3rd CCS title, their 1st since 2010. Coming up, it's the NCS D3 title game with Alhambra and Bishop O'Dowd.
And we'll meet the CCS Spring Athletes of the Year when we come back.
Bye. Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mitty. कैसी हैं आप?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So good to see you. It's late. Where are you?
I'm at work.
Oh, gosh. So late?
I know, but guess what?
What?
I've saved enough to come visit you.
Oh, that's such a great news.
At US Bank, we believe that hard work works. And for everyone working toward a goal, we're here to help.
California's #1 volume dealer, South County of Gilroy, the #1 Hellcat Scat Pack dealer in the world, welcomes the largest selection of red eye in the world. Fast and furious. Feel it, hear it, speed like no other. South County has too much speed on their lot. Red eyes, Hellcat Demon, Scat Pack, wide bodies, and more. Get the new Dodge Durango SRT 8, power like no other, for $11,000 off the MSRP. Wow! Fast and furious. Get your roll on. Drive a little, save a lot.
The Rikus Center has long been a staple of the Bay Area sports community, offering flexible and adaptable training programs for all ages. Among their most advanced programs is Cornerstone, a training course that combines a group-style training session with one-on-one supervision to optimize the training of its most elite athletes. Beginning each session with a group-based training workout, Cornerstone offers the best of both worlds. Fluid dynamic sessions followed by routine, all the while being assisted by the center's certified coaches. Back at Levi Stadium with the NCS Division III title game, the Alhambra Bulldogs had a great second half of the season, winning 12 of their last 15 games and finding themselves playing for an NCS title on Saturday.
The Bulldogs taking on a Bishop O'Dowd team, making the final game with a thrilling 1-run win over second-seeded Las Lomas. The 4th seed and 6th seeds meeting in the title game on Saturday.
Blockbuster game, yeah.
Welcome to Diablo Valley College today for the NCS Division III Championship between the Alhambra Bulldogs and the Bishop O'Dowd Dragons. Now this game features 2 outstanding pitchers. For Alhambra, it's senior Brody Aglite. Brody has 6 wins on the season and sports a 1.19 ERA. For Bishop O'Dowd, it's Wyatt Thompson. The Chapman commit senior has 12 wins on the season with a 1.11 ERA. Should be a great pitching matchup in their final NCS block instruction blockbuster game. Alhambra threatening early in the first, but Wyatt Thompson gets a big strikeout here to end the inning. But the Bulldogs make it stick in the second. Tyler Boy sends a flare to center. That drops in as Mateus Conaway comes in to score, and Alhambra takes a 1-0 lead after 2. Third inning, and Alhambra continued to pounce the ball. Dylan Elliott rips one to left center. This one just falls in as Elliott hustles to second for a double. JT Griffin up next, and he hits one to right center for a base knock. Elliott races in to score, and it's 2-0 Alhambra Bulldogs. Alhambra trying to keep the rally going, but the Dragons go Jalen Antone to Matthias Hayes to William Herbert. That's a double play, still 2-0 Bulldogs after 3. 5th inning, and BOD gets runners in scoring position, but Brody Aglite induces the fly ball to center. Boyce makes the catch to end the inning. The Dragons looking to start a rally in the 6th. Haas lines went to center for a base hit. O'Dowd trying to continue the rally, but Jake Tyler gets the liner and lobs it to Griffin at first for a big double play. Still 2-0 Bulldogs after 6. The Dragons load the bases in the 7th, but Alhambra continues to play great defense. Griffin fields the grounder and fires to Calvin Reed at home for out number 2. Still bases juiced, but Brody Aglite gets the big strikeout to end the game and let the celebration begin. Alhambra wins the NCS Division III title, the first section title in school history. Aglite talks about what this championship means for the Bulldogs.
It feels awesome knowing that we've been in this league for 20, 30 years, and for this to be the first on the senior year, it's awesome. Can't ask for anything better.
In Pleasant Hill with the Blockbuster game, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports Report.
Time now to announce our CCS Spring Athletes of the Year.
This was a very, very tough decision. A lot of great players this year. Here they are, CCS Spring Players of the Year.
Joey Schott, St. Francis High School.
We start off with our CCS Baseball Pitcher of the Year, Joey Schott from St. Francis High School. In 50 innings pitched for the Lancers, Joey sports a 1.45 ERA, racking up 47 strikeouts on just 11 walks. Joey is in charge of facing the Lancers' toughest opponents and was the winning pitcher in the team's win against one of the best teams in the nation. Joey is just a junior and will be back at St. Francis next year.
I mean, pitching against the toughest opponents, that's definitely what you want. And that's what I want. Pitch on Fridays, pitch against De La Salle, Valley twice, Sarah twice, best teams in the league and one of the best leagues in the area for sure. My teammates are the most important people to me and basically in my life right now because that's every day. We're brothers. We go out there every day, practice, we play games. It just helps to know the people around me, my teammates are always going to support me. St. Francis, we have good relationships. Everyone loves each other. I mean, that's the way we got to play in order to be good.
Steven Zobak.
Casey Zobak.
Valley Christian High School.
Valley Christian High School.
For the first time ever, we have twins taking home Player of the Year honors. Steven Zobak nabs the CCS Baseball Player of the Year award. Steven is an integral part of the success of the Valley Christian Warriors. At the plate, Steven is batting a whopping .474 and has 5 homers on the season. When Steven isn't playing the outfield, he's on the mound. And in 57 innings pitched, he has an ERA of .25 with 69 strikeouts. His talent has earned him a spot on the Cal Berkeley baseball team next season.
From coming from a sophomore year where I roughly played around 4 innings to now being a senior and getting the Cal High Sports CCS Player of the Year, it's pretty phenomenal. It's just time and effort in the cages and have a wonderful coaching staff and a wonderful father who helps me out. And I'm probably going to miss all the guys that I've been playing with for a really long time. A lot of the guys on the team I've been playing with since T-ball, so it's gonna be hard to leave them. I'm honestly looking forward to the education. That's one of the reasons why I chose Cal. The other reason is the coaching staff, the wonderful coaching staff with Mike New, Noah Jackson.
Casey Zobak from Valley Christian, the power-hitting lefty, takes home the Softball Player of the Year honors. She's batting .607 on the season with 11 home runs and 33 RBIs, and she is a beast in the squat, throwing out 77% of base runners. Casey will join her brother at Cal Berkeley, continuing her softball career as a Golden Bear.
I decided first, and he wanted to follow. But I'm happy he's coming with me because we have a really good bond. So, blood, sweat, and tears put into this and into the 4 years that I've been here. So it means a lot to get this award. I'm definitely going to take away the team aspect that I had at Valley and everything that the coaching staff has given to me and the knowledge. But I'm going to miss my teammates a lot in the atmosphere.
Emma Brigger, Sacred Heart Prep.
Our CCS Scholar Athlete of the Spring season goes to Emma Brigger, the goalie on the Sacred Heart Prep lacrosse team. Defending the net, Emma sports a save percentage of 38.9 on a Gator team that finished with a perfect 12-0 league record. Emma will follow in her father's footsteps, playing lacrosse at Princeton University next year.
It's been really fun. Like, our program's definitely gotten better over the 4 years that I've been there. Like, just as the sport of lacrosse has grown in Northern California, and it's really fun to be a part of a program that's just improving every year. It's definitely like finding a balance between the two and just planning ahead every single week, knowing what I have to do, and sitting down and like making a schedule of how I'm going to get everything done is definitely something that's really helped me. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a big change just going to Princeton, but I think that I've got like the tools necessary to be able to do well, and I'm excited to see what's to come in the future just because I feel like I've been looking forward to it since freshman year.
Each week, the Harker School celebrates its pursuit of academic excellence with the Scholar Athlete Award. This week, we honor Jonah Advincula from the Mitty baseball team. Jonah, the Scholar Athlete of the Year for the WCAL with an impressive 4.93 GPA.
Wow, brought to you by the Harker School. This week, Harker congratulates its varsity boys volleyball team for its dynamite run. The team amassed an incredible 34-6 record, ranked 4th in the nation. The boys finished 2nd in NorCal's after a grueling 5-set championship match. At Harker, preschool through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
Each week, Adobe brings us a tip on how to use great Adobe products to improve your highlight reel or team video.
Here is this week's Adobe tip. Here's an easy way to make a ghosting type image on a clip. Place your clip on the timeline and then drag onto it the echo effect. Then go to the adjustments and choose the number of echoes and the amount of decay over time. You can see all of the adjustments on the screen as you make them. A fast, easy way to make this type of ghosting effect in your videos. Coming up to the Transbay series we go for Oakland Tech and Lowell.
But first, take a look at our final Cupertino Electric Top 10 Power Rankings for baseball.
'49ers Cal High Sports Report is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Tri-Counties Bank, service with solutions. 12 locations now open in the Bay Area. By South County Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Drive a little, save a lot. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. And by the Serino Group, here for good.
Hi, Ed Graziani, a founding member of the Serino Group. I'm proud to support high school sports on the 49er Cal High Sports Report.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Pazine in Palo Alto, and I'm proud to support high school athletes on the 49ers Cal High Sports Report.
The Transbay series being played this week with the City League champs Lowell taking on the Oakland League champion Oakland Tech.
The best of 3 series starting on Tuesday at Laney College with an Oakland Tech win. Game 2 played at San Francisco State on Thursday.
North Bay Sports coverage is brought to you by South County Chrysler of Marin. Game 2 of the best of 3 Transbay series, Lowell needing a win to stay alive. Early on, Lowell starter Cameron Tang doing a great job getting one of his 4 Ks in the game. Lowell with the runner on in the second. Mateo Calillas lays down a nice sacrifice bunt and tries to avoid the tag by Blaine French. Calillas was okay, but the Cardinals did not score in the inning. Oakland Tech breaks through in the third without a hit. Michael Paltiel rolls it to the right side. The throw gets away at first, allowing Emilio Cohen to score the first run of the game. But Lowell gets the run back in the bottom of the third inning. Levi Humphrey lays down the bunt. The throw is wild to first, allowing Jack Schoner to score, and we're tied at 1-1. Later in the third, a runner at third for Lowell. Jordan Bach sends one sharply up the middle, grabbed by Brendan Barry Owen, but no play at first. The single plates Levi Humphrey. It's 3-0 Lowell. Still in the third, runner at third. Nevin Lee lays down the bunt. Tech pitcher Connor Vo throws to third, and we have a pickle. Dylan Hughes tags the runner for 1 out, then throws back to Adam Crampton in third, and that's a double play. Down 3-1 in the fifth, Oakland Tech gets one back. Adam Crampton singling to right. The Bulldogs later scored on a bases-loaded walk. It's 4-2, but Lowell adds on as Levi Humphrey lines a solid single to right. Scoring is Tang as Lowell wins it to tie the series. The final game to be played next week to decide the Transbay champion. A great season for the Monta Vista boys volleyball team. The boys finishing with CCS and NorCal titles, ranked second in the nation.
The Matadors meeting up with Shanberries from 99.7 now at the Rikus Center this week.
We're at the Rikus Center in Menlo Park, the premier training facility on the peninsula where goals are achieved. Hey, it's Shan from 99.7 now, here with the guys of the Monta Vista volleyball team! Yes, oh my God, gotta give it up to you guys. Back-to-back NorCal wins. What's the secret to getting you there 2 years in a row?
I don't think it's any real secret, just hard work every day. I mean, the moment we won last year, we knew that we wanted to repeat again this year, and there's going to be a target on our back, because the first year that we won, we were kind of an underdog. No one really expected us to win. We've never won before. But coming into this season, we were reigning NorCal champions, and everyone really wanted to take us down, so we had to work that much harder. And the expectations of needing to repeat were pretty big, because after winning, anything short of winning would kind of be a disappointment for us.
Absolutely, and you guys are ranked number 2 in the entire nation. How does that feel? Because number 2, that's huge.
I think that's an incredible feeling. So, like, when I started my freshman year, like, no one really talked about Monta Vista being a nationally ranked team. We knew we were good, but no one ever thought of us as, like, we were good in our area, but no one really thought of us as a powerhouse. And after last year, we went down to San Diego, and we really showed that we're not just a team from Northern California like those other teams. We are actually a team that can make a statement. We can actually win games, and I think winning 2 NorCal championships and getting that second place in the nation is incredible.
It absolutely is incredible. I love to end with tradition, so give us some of those Monta Vista volleyball traditions.
So one of our biggest traditions is that Mr. Nikhil over here, he gives us a haiku before every game, and he sort of gets us like mentally engaged for that specific game. Another one of our traditions is we drink chocolate milk after every game. So that's sort of like refuel, like let us mentally refresh ourselves after each game.
That sounds amazing, and I love chocolate milk. Who doesn't love chocolate milk? I'm Shan from 99.7 now. You can catch me every morning on the Bay Club, 6 to 10 a.m. Give it up for the guys of the Monta Vista volleyball team!
Hey, MV on 3, 1, 2, 3, MV!
DGDG.com presents the Be Happy Play each week. This is a play in a game this week that made everybody happy. This week's Be Happy Play
goes to the guys from Alhambra. Brody and Glite striking out the batter, and they take home their first NCS title in school history, and they know how to dogpile. Go to DGDG.com to find out how you can be a happy car buyer.
Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. Some great plays this week. We'll see who gets it next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, I'm Coach Davon. Today's training tip is an altitude drop. It can be used to help with kids' landing stability and their coordination. So what they're going to do is just take 1 foot, step off of the box, and land in an athletic position.
The winner of the Service by Medallion Play of the Week gets a hat, a very cool pair of headphones, and the never-ending respect and admiration of the entire Cal High sports staff.
First off, we'll show you some very good contenders and then award this week's Play of the Week.
Play of the Week. Our first contender is Elon Butler from Mitty High School. Look at her take it deep over the fence and left. That is a monster bomb for Elon. This is Heritage right fielder Lindsey Burrows coming in on the base hit and getting the runner out at first. Nice play. But the play of the week goes to Nathaniel Harris from Mountain View, racing in and making a terrific diving catch. Harris with a great catch for the play of the week. That's the play of the week, and that's our 49ers Cal High Sports Report for this year. We are so grateful for all of your support, so thank you. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Enjoy your summer, and we'll be back here in August for football season. Bye, guys.